Hey guys, it's Kelly here doing our Thursday night live. So Sophia is out sick right now, which is really sad, so that's why it's just me tonight. So everyone send her well wishes because we want her to feel better ASAP. I feel like there's something else I was gonna say. My brain is literally like gone. This week has been wild. So yeah. But everyone, wish Sophia the best. Sorry she's not here tonight, but hopefully she'll be back next week for our live. We're still just kind of practicing these. We're not really advertising them yet. But I just want to stay in the habit of doing the live, especially because a lot of you said you like watching them after the fact. So if you're watching this today, Thursday at like 8-ish p.m. or you're watching this Saturday morning or whenever you're watching it, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have a good time. I know we've had a couple people from out of state that watch. Emma from Massachusetts. Hope you're doing well if you're watching this. Thanks for your order last week. But yeah, so I'll kind of just get started. Just so everyone knows, tonight through Saturday, anything in this live that I talk about will be 10% off if you use the code SOLO LIVE. I didn't think about this being backwards. I don't know if it's backwards for you guys. I don't know how that works. Like I said, my brain is gone. So everything will be 10% off. And how you get to it on the website is if you go to our website, one second, which is equineessentialsohio.com. I'm going to show you right now so you know. So if you go to our website, it looks like this. Oh, there's Jude and Woodstock and Sophia and me and our trainer. And then if you go to where it says spring, shop spring now. So anything on the spring collection, I won't be talking about all of it tonight, so don't worry. But anything in the spring collection now through Sunday at midnight will be 10% off. You just have to use the code SOLO LIVE. It's online only, not in store. And if you buy on the website, but that's how you get to it. See all the cool stuff on there. So yeah, so I'm just going to talk about a few of the items from that collection tonight. But again, if you put in the code SOLO LIVE, anything in that collection will be 10% off through Sunday. And on our website, all orders under $100 ship for $12. All orders over $100 ship free. So if you get, I don't know, like a Castell shirt and something else, it'll ship for free. So there you go. So let me get started. So we recently got in a ton of the Haas brushes. So Haas is a German company, and they really think about a lot of their products. They put a lot of thought into them, and they update them, which is one of the things we'll show you tonight. One of my favorite things, which I've actually never seen before, is their full brush. So it's this cool little brush right here. I really like this because even though I don't have a full, I think the handle is really cool. And I kind of like that. I feel like you could really get in there if your horse had some like caked on mud or dirt or some staining, and you put in like a little bit of stain remover and then put this on, like the purple shampoo, you could really get it out. So I like that. But this is their full brush. So this side is a super soft curry. So I think that's so cute. And then it has this soft brush on the other side, which I would almost like to use on like the horse's face, because again, I feel like you can kind of get in there. I just think it's neat that that has this handle. So yeah, so this is new. It's a Haas full brush. They also have the non-full version, which the curry's a little stiffer, but I actually like the softer plastic. So especially if you have like a thoroughbred, like my one horse Jude, he's a big bay thoroughbred, and he's kind of like sensitive, like especially before a ride. I tend to do a light groom before I ride, and I groom him more thoroughly after I ride, just because I don't know why he's more calm about it after a ride. So I feel like this is something he would really enjoy. So if you have like a thin-skinned thoroughbred or a horse that is more sensitive, this would be the one for you. And then while we're talking about brushes, and Haas brushes to be specific, they have this brush, which is called their Diva brush. And it's so cool because it has this lamb's wool in the middle. So this is kind of like the ultimate finishing brush. So you curry, you get all the dust and mud like worked up. You use your dandy brush, maybe you use also a flick brush, and you get all of that like off of their coat, and you're just ready to now make it shine. This is gonna be the one. It's literally so soft. The most sensitive horse would, I think, love this brush. It literally feels just like a little pillow. Like, it's just so soft and so comfy. It would be great on a face. It would be great to finish, just to add that gloss and shine to your horse. It is literally so soft. Again, I wish you guys could like feel through the screen. It's almost like petting a cat or something. It is just like so cozy and so soft. So this is a nice thing to have just in your little brush arsenal. And I kind of always recommend, like in the spring, like spring cleaning, like taking stock of what you have, taking stock of what you need. So it's a good time to kind of look at your brushes and see maybe some brushes where it's like time to say goodbye to them. And then, or if you're missing something, like if you don't have something quite as soft as this, or maybe your dandy brush has seen better days and you need to upgrade it, or maybe it's just time to clean your brushes. That's also a good time to just like start fresh. It's getting warm, pretty soon we'll be bathing, so a lot of times after I do like my first real bath, I'll also wash all my brushes. So it's just like the winter dirt's off my horses, the winter dirt's off my brushes, and we're just starting fresh and getting to show season, and the living is easy because I know pretty soon it'll be spring consistently here in Ohio. I mean, it's been pretty warm. It got cold today though, it was snowing, so that's not fun, but spring's on its ways, guys, so it'll be here. And then the other thing that I really like that Haas did is they redid their curry comb. So Haas has always had kind of like this same exact style of curry comb. It looks the same. I can actually grab one to show you, but they're more plasticky, so they're a little harder. So again, if you have a horse that isn't quite as sensitive, they don't really care as much. Like my other horse, Hendrix, he's just like, doesn't really care. You could scratch him with whatever and he would love it. He just doesn't have that super sensitive, super thin coat like my horse Jude. So what they did is they remade their curries, and again, it's hard to tell through this, but it's this very soft, like rubberized plastic. So it just has a lot more give to it. It just like isn't going to be as rigid and hard against their skin. So it comes in a little version, which is like for kids, or if you just have a smaller hand, and then the normal version. So the kids is pink, the adult is like this teal color. They have the strap on the hand, which is nice, so it doesn't go flying if you're really getting in there. I think these can sometimes kind of be used as a shedding blade because it does have the teeth, so it's kind of nice. You can just kind of go over it, and it's going to grab all that hair and kind of like flick it to the side, which is nice. The adult one has a leather hand thing. Oh, sorry, I don't have that thumbnail, it popped off. But then the kids one is like a nylon. So yeah, so again, just a cute little thing to think about. I would probably get the adults, although I really like the color of the kids one. I think the pink is really cute and fun. Something else we just got in, and I think is kind of fun for spring, is the Waldhausen Elegance halter. It's just kind of like a basic nylon halter with some upgrades. So the things that I like about it is it has the soft padding at the crown and the nose, and then it's fun because it has bling. So it has a little bling right by the Waldhausen on the front. And then the only thing about these halters is they are not breakaway. So if you want it to be breakaway, what a lot of people do is they literally just cut this off. Hey Mindy, how are you? I hope life is good. And hey Ro, yes, Hendrix does love a stiff comb. He likes that. So anyway, these Waldhausen halters, you can literally just take this off. Like some people will use like a really heavy duty knife, or like there are really, really sharp scissors you can get, and literally just cut through this. and then put one of those safety tabs on. Because I know, like, I'm like a big safety girl. I want my horse to have a breakaway halter, so that's what I would do. So right now in this halter we have the green and the burgundy, and I like how the burgundy has the gray fleece, which is kind of nice. So it's not going to show dirt as much. We did have some blues in, but they've already sold, so sorry about that, guys. But we are getting more in. But something to think about, I just think this is a super cute halter. And it's cozy and comfy for your horse. So I always like to keep my horse comfy. Oh, I'm so glad you're doing well, Mindy. Thank you. We actually just moved. So we had been in like another city by us for 10 years. And we just moved here last June. And we are expanding actually like now. So pretty soon they're going to start construction on the unit that's like right behind me. And then we'll blow open the wall. And we'll have more space, which we are actually really excited about because we want to do like seminars and have a space for like vets and farriers and saddle fitters to come and talk and have like food and make it really like a fun community atmosphere. And have more room for products. We're gonna have a little bit more Western for all our Western people, so we're excited about that. So big things coming at Equine Essentials. We're excited. And then while we're still talking about halters, we have the Waldhausen Breathe halter, which is another big hit, especially this time of year, or once it warms up this time of year, because it has this whole breathable panel, again at the crown, and then at the nose. So if your horse is prone to sweating, or maybe they just like get uncomfortable outside in their halter, the nice thing is this wicks away the sweat. And it actually is also on the cheek piece, or the, yeah, I guess it'd be like your cheek pieces. So it's just gonna wick away sweat where they tend to have like the touch points of the halter on their face. So I think this is a really cool one. Again, we sold out of a lot of colors already, so we only have this blue in, but it's a really pretty like slate blue. It's kind of like a little more gray to it, so I feel like it would hide some of the dirt. Oh, thanks, Michelle. That's so sweet. I can't wait to see pictures of you and your boy out this summer. It's going to be cool. I'm excited. So that's the Breathe halter. And then, I guess I'm just on a Waldhausen kick right now. So we just got in their new ROM saddle pads, and it does come in other colors, but I just love this like periwinkle blue. Periwinkle has always been one of my favorite colors, so I'm just kind of like, what's the word, partial to it. And so the periwinkle has this like really pretty silver trim, kind of like that Y2K vibe. It comes in all-purpose and dressage. It has the Velcro holders, so the nice thing is if you don't like these on your saddle pad, you can literally take it right off. So I know a lot of people cut them off anyways, so this is nice because if you want it, you can have it. If you don't want it, you don't have to like ruin your pad just cutting it off. So I think Waldhausen does a good job too, just like thinking of little additions like that. Sorry, someone's like racing outside. I get so distracted. So I think that's really cool that they think of little additions like that. And it also comes in like a burgundy, this periwinkle, and then they also have matching bonnets, which is really cute if you're a matchy-matchy girly or guy. And then it has the wicking underneath, so once it does heat up in Northeast Ohio, or if it's already hot wherever you are, then you're going to be covered. This is going to wick all that sweat away from your horse and keep them as comfortable as possible while they're working for you. So again, you can kind of see how porous it is. It's just going to, again, wick away that moisture and take it out and away. And I love this color. I think it is so pretty. It's even prettier in person, although it's still pretty on the camera. And I don't know, I'm very partial to this color. And then, Waldhausen also came out with the Marcel pad. This is just a dressage pad. And the cool thing about this pad is it has this really unique quilting on it. It's kind of like almost like a half flower, how it kind of like goes around and then ends. It's just really pretty. It's in this very, very pale pink. So even if you're not really a pink girl, I don't know, I don't think it screams pink. It's not like a hot pink. It's almost like a creamy color. I think it's really pretty. I do love pink. I think my one horse Hendrix might be needing this because I think a gray looks really good in pink personally. I think it's cute. It actually kind of matches my nails. I don't know if you can tell. But again, wicking. The padding on this one is a little thicker. So if you like to have a little bit more cushion in between your horse and the saddle, this saddle pad would be for you. And then it has this cording, which is pink and silver, so I think it's so pretty. It's just, again, like a nice little detail. Again, it really does match my nails. I didn't even do that on purpose. But, yeah. So that is the Wildhausen Marcel pad. And then, because in Ohio, spring means we have, like, 70s early in the week, like this week, or at least upper 60s. Or it's snowing. Like, I'm looking out the window right now and it's legitimately snowing. So that is not fun. So we have to layer, right? We have to layer in spring in Northeast Ohio. So Aubrian has these really nice hoodies that just came out. They're unisex hoodies, so they're actually like a boxier fit. But I think they're super cute. So they have this sand color, which actually I think I'm gonna get, or this black color. And then they kind of like contrast each other. So this has the black printing and this has the sand printing. And it has just like a nice little hood, the little neckties. It is cotton, but it's a very soft cotton. And then I know a lot of people are kind of going back to natural fibers. So if you're a natural fiber girly or guy, this one's for you. It's wicking. It's very soft on the inside. I know it's kind of hard to tell again with the screen, but it's a very soft lining on the inside, which I like. I think this is also, again, I feel like a lot of the horse brands are going to products that don't scream horse person. So this to me is just like a cute sweatshirt that you could wear to the gym, you could wear on your way to yoga, you could wear walking the dogs, or the cats if you're me and you're crazy. It has this cute little binding at the bottom with the Aubrian, their new little logo, which I think is kind of cool and again updated. So I just like how a lot of brands are making pieces that you could be a golfer, you could be a tennis person, you could just be like a barn mom that wants a cute top and it'll work for you. Like Castell, I think, has done a really good job with that, with their scuba top and their sweater. And so now Aubrian's also kind of getting in on the game. And so you definitely want to check these out next time you're in or online. It's just a really cute modern piece. To me, it's kind of like Gen Z-ish, I don't know, but super cute. And then, because sometimes we do want to let people know we're horse people, Ovation came out with this t-shirt. It's just like a plain tee, but I think it's so cute. It has this little saddle on it and it says "Take a seat." And so it's just like a fun little horse girl t-shirt. I could even see like a barn mom wearing this, like at the horse show kind of thing. And it just has kind of like this classic close contact saddle with a little take a seat on the seat. And it's like only $34.95. I think it's cute, plain black, so it's slimming. It does kind of have like the feminine cut to it. It's not like a big boxy t-shirt. It's that like feminine cut t-shirt. But again, I just think it's a really cute top and kind of fun, even if you're not the rider. I think it's just a fun little piece to have. It would look cute under a sweatshirt, under a cardigan. Just a fun little shirt. So there's that. And then I'm about to show you something I'm really excited about, actually. So we now carry swing helmets, which are just like a very affordable option, but they're still cute and trendy. Let me get it out. 1 second, guys. Yes, it's such a cute top, baby. So here is a swing helmet. It does come with its own little carrying bag, which is nice. And so this is the swing shine helmet. So it has a smaller brim. So for those of you that don't like a super wide brim, this would be for you. It has the black bling all in the middle. It has kind of like the microfiber. It's not like a mat. It does have that little bit of like microfiber on the rest of it. It has venting in the front and all down the back, all down the middle, on the side, and then in the back. And then it does have a dial, so you can kind of get it a little more snug if you need that. So I think this is really great for a lesson kid. It would be great even just for schooling, or even if you're showing. Like, I think it's, if you're doing, not the hunters, but if you're doing like dressage or mini trial, if you're doing some schooling shows, this would be a really cute helmet. And it does also have a liner that you can take out and wash if need be. So it just snaps right out, and you can wash it. If you're not one to wash it all the time, like wash your helmet liner, we do sell some different deodorizers which you can use, which I think are nice to keep in your locker in the summertime, just when you're sweating so much when you're riding. I don't know if this is my size, but I want to try it on so you guys can see it on. One second. Put my hair up a little bit. Put my hair in a pony. Because I no longer wear my hair up in my helmet since I left the hunters. I do a low bun or a ponytail, but I know a lot of people still like to do their hair up in their helmet. But I remember those days, making sure my hair was perfect for every lesson and every horse show. Used to give me anxiety. So this does kind of feel like it would be my size. So it's just like, let me bend down a little bit. So it's just kind of, it's not too big or bulky looking. But again, for $140, it's like a nice looking helmet. It has a little bit of bling to it. It has the dial in the back. It's actually very comfortable. Like, my head just feels like nicely hugged. And it's not too heavy. It's not a super heavy or bulky helmet. Oh, someone just walked by. They're like, why is that girl wearing a helmet? And talking to herself. But anyway, so that is the new swing helmet, which come from Waldhausen. So if you're looking for a nice little schooling helmet, or maybe just like a low-level showing helmet, this might be a good option for you. My hair is a mess. Okay. There's one other thing I wanted to talk about. I'll be right back, guys. I forgot to grab it earlier, but I'm grabbing it now. I'm coming, I swear. I swear. So just really quickly, I know I said tonight was going to be a short one because Sophia's not here. It's more fun when Sophia's here because Sophia's so fun. Oh my God, Bridget, how are you? I miss you, girl. I think I actually might go to the Worcester reunion, so I'll come hang out with you then if you're there. So earlier I was talking about the Waldhausen ROM saddle pads. They do have the matching bonnet, so I did want to show you guys that. This is the burgundy color, which I didn't show you in the saddle pad, but this is literally the exact color it is. And here's the bonnet. So if you are a matchy-matchy girl or guy, it's for you. And then, so we've had a lot of people ask for more kids stuff. So in our old location, we just, like, honestly didn't have that many kids. But we're getting a lot in this one, which is actually kind of fun and exciting and new for us. So slowly but surely, we're getting in more kid stuff, and not just show stuff, also fun little things. So Equistar came out with this cute little kids tee. Let me put the tag away so y'all can see. It comes in this color they call pool, and then pinky purple. It's just these cute little horse heads with flowers all around it. It's just literally like a nice little basic lightweight tee. It's cute for riding, like if they're doing summer camps or doing their lessons, or honestly, even if they're just like hanging out on a hot summer's day. I think it's just a super cute little t-shirt. It has a little Equistar on the back. Just like, again, the cute little kid's tee. But then if you have the kid that wants to more look like the big kids and look a little bit more profesh, we are starting to get in some sun shirts for kids as well. So here is the romp sun shirt for kids. It comes in this sorbet color. It's kind of like magenta with navy. It has the venting on the sides so they won't get overheated. It does have the UPF protection, so at least their arms will be and their body will be protected from the sun, especially if you struggle to put sunblock on them. No matter your age, you should be protective of your skin, so this kind of helps with that. It does have the quarter zip, like all normal or all adult sun shirts, and it's very soft, so if you have the kids that are a little picky about the fabric that's against their skin, it's very soft. It is very stretchy. It's going to have a lot of give to it, and so it should be a fan favorite for the kiddos. So excited to have more kid stuff in the shop. It does have the little romp logo. I don't think it has it on both sides. Yeah, it's just the right sleeve. And since it doesn't have embroidery or the like romp logo anywhere else, if you did want to have them put the barn logo on it, either the front or the back, they could. If they wanted to put their pony's name on it, I know some kids like to do that, they could do that. So it's just a cute little kids top. I didn't ride as a kid, so I'm always jealous of little kids that get to ride. I didn't start riding until I was in high school. So you kids are lucky. Then, last but not least, we just got in the Ovation textured sun shirt. It comes in navy and open water. I personally actually really like the open water. I think it's a very nice kind of like bright aqua-y color. This is a totally breathable wicking shirt. It has the mesh under the sleeves and on the sides of the bodies. It has like the princess cut for a slimming look. And then the nice thing about it too is it's still a very like airy shirt throughout the rest of it. Sometimes sun shirts, they do the mesh on the sides and under the arms, but it's still like a very thick fabric everywhere else and it doesn't breathe anywhere else. But this one does. You can literally like kind of see, if you look really closely, it just adds extra ventilation to it. But when you put it on, it's not like see-through. So don't worry, it's gonna like show all your little like rolls or anything. It won't. It still like keeps you covered, but it just keeps you then cool. And then again, it has all the little nice seams that are slimming. It has the quarter zip, and it does still have UPF protection. It just has the Ovation logo on the arm. So again, I know some people like to get their barn logo, their name, their horse's name, their last name like embroidered on shirts. This is definitely one you could take and get embroidered. So yeah. So I know today was just a short one. Sophia's gone, so everyone wish her well. Hopefully she feels better soon. But I just wanted to make sure we stay in the habit of doing these every Thursday night, so I didn't want to duck out of here. But anyways, I hope you guys like seeing what I showed tonight, and we'll see you again next Thursday. Bye, guys!